Hi everybody, welcome to Exploring Foods with Smitty. Well, since it's a good football day, it's very cold here and we've had snow flurries all morning. So I think we'll right about in the temperature of about 38 right about now. So it's Sunday and I'm getting ready to watch football at about 8 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself some artichoke crab dip. I first had this dip at a restaurant in DC and it was so delicious until I thought, you know what, I gotta make that. So here's what I'm using. Obey, of course. We're using crab, Parmesan cheese, artichoke hearts, mozzarella cheese, mayonnaise, and oh my gosh, Worcestershire sauce, or however you say it. I tell you, I did a recipe again yesterday that needed this stuff in there and I was like, oh my God, how do I get this stuff without having to go to the store? Instacart, because it's too cold for me to go outside. So let me get my things together. Oh, I forgot to tell you, green onions. Let me get my things together. When I come back, we're going to be making crab artichoke dip. See you in a bit. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is I'm going to get my onions, green onions, scallions, if that's what you want to call them, chopped up and get that out of the way. Okay, so now that I've got my onions all chopped up, I'm just going to move them over to the side because it's all going in the same thing. So now I'm going to chop up my artichoke hearts. I'm telling you, let me get this straight. These things are so delicious. So as you can see, I have my artichoke hearts finely chopped. And I'm just going to give them a little move over and let them sit over here by their cousins, the onions. There we go. Okay, so I had to re-soften my cream cheese again. So I'm going to put in a 4th cup of mayonnaise, which I can kind of guess it. Hopefully I'm not guessing it too much. Okay, so let's put our spoon of mayonnaise over there. And then to that, I'm gonna add my onions. Let's get those in. Now too, keep in mind that this is going to be in the oven to brown so we can melt the cheese. Let's get that in there. Okay. And then after I put that in, I'm gonna go ahead and stir in my Old Bay and Worcestershire sauce, which I was having a fit for. Like I said, I needed it for another recipe, and I didn't have any. So I'm putting in my Old Bay, and I'm putting in my Worcestershire sauce that's been causing me grief. That's mine over here. Let's see if I can get this open. I'll tell you, this is a very, very, very good dip. And as I said, I'm using it to watch football later for the Super Bowl. Oh my God, it would be a hit at your party. So let's go ahead and stir all this in. It smells good. Really, it does. Okay, so now that I've put all that in, I'm going to blend in my artichoke hearts crab meat. So let's put in some crab meat. This is crab meat that I bought at the store. Get that all in there. And it's they tell you to use lump, but I'm like, I'm using what I want to use. There we go. Artichokes. You know what? This is making quite a bit. And I tell you what, those artichokes are so good. So let's put this all on here. Okay, so let's get that all mixed. So we've got our obe in there. We've got our crab meat, and then it says to use 2/3 cup of Parmesan cheese. So what I'm going to do is sprinkle some Parmesan cheese in. And I got this kind that was already grated because I just think it tastes fresher. Okay, so here's my Parmesan cheese. There we go. Put about 2/3 cup in there. It looks like a lot, but I can assure you it's not. Okay, let's get this all mixed. Okay, so some lemon zest. I'll put that on there. And then what I'm going to do, and it didn't tell me to do it, but it's mine, I'm going to put a little lemon juice. And I'm going to squeeze it into my hands like this so that I don't get any seeds in there. There we go. Okay. I'm going to... Okay, so what I'm going to add is what I said I wasn't going to add, is some hot sauce. Just because I think it's going to give it the little oomph that it needs. So now that I've gotten this all mixed up, boy, I'm going to have fun eating this tonight watching football. Okay, so this is my baking dish. I've sprayed it with oil. I'm just going to go ahead and put this in here, like so. Get it all spread out there. Okay. And what I'm going to do is put in a little bit of Parmesan cheese still on top. And I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese. A little bit of mozzarella cheese. Now you know what you could do on this? You could put in some smoked paprika, which I love. Okay, so I've got mozzarella cheese on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the oven, and I'm going to let it bake for, let's see, until it gets bubbly edges. They said about 25 minutes. And then I'm going to let it stand for 5 minutes. So when I come back, we'll be enjoying some dip. Okay, so as you can hear, it says that our dip is ready to be taken out. So what I'm going to do is turn this off and turn that off. And let's see what we got. There we go. Nice and crispy around the edges it looks. So, what we're gonna do is gonna let this cool for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then when I come back, we're gonna be trying it. Okay, so as you can see, this is our crab dip, fresh out of the oven. I've let it set for about 5 minutes, and what we're gonna do is have some. So, let's get our plate over here. And you can eat this with a variety of things. You can have bread if you'd like, or crackers, just whatever you feel like eating. So I'm doing some crackers only because it's faster for me right now, but I do have French bread in the refrigerator that can be ate with it also. So we're gonna put our plate, some crackers on it. And I have a variety of crackers, so I think I'm going to use a variety. This is gonna go so good for my football game. We're gonna watch Brian's team get beat the heck up. Well, I don't know, I might want them to win depending on who they're playing. Okay, so I'm gonna take our crab dip, go down in there. Now I'm trying not to get all the cheese off. And we're gonna place some on our plate. You could do this in little ramekins. Okay, so this is how we're looking right here. So let's go ahead and try some. I love crab dip, love it. Let's put some on our cracker here. Delicious. You can taste the crab really well. The artichokes give it just enough acidity, I would say. The cheese is good. And I sprinkled a little smoked paprika on top as I'm chewing. Thank you for exploring artichoke crab dip with me. Believe me, you'll want to give this a try. It is so delicious. You can have it just to be snacking on, or if you're going to have a Super Bowl party, you can use it for that. So, like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. I got more recipes coming. You have a good one.